Right then, let's just give it a second, make sure it connects properly to YouTube. There we go. Just gonna wait and see if it actually anything comes up. Do we have picture? We have picture. We have picture. All right, let's close that down then. There we go. And minimize that. And then we can minimize that. And then it's there. We got the chat on the right side there. Bring that down to bottom, and we're good to go. Okay, right. So, bit of live game dev. It's been a while, been a hot minute since I've been on this channel and done anything of actual note. No, of course I have to. But I'm saying that. Right, so here's a little overview of what I got so far. We have our character creation system. So we've got all fancy, cool menus. We can allocate skill points. They'll show us our stat bonuses down here in a minute. We can enter a character name. We'll call him Reg. Why not? We could choose what class he's going to be. We can be a knight, a bandit, a thief, or a mage. And we can also choose our genders for all of them too. We have a nice cool little effect as we cycle through. And we can allocate our skill points. If we try and use the character, it'll tell us we have 27 unallocated skill points. Please allocate skill points before continuing. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to focus on a little bit more of the UI stuff before I get to doing some setup. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get this and I'm going to wrap it with a border so that we can use our nice new. I'm going to click into something else. Actually, no, click that. Are we still piloting it? No, we're not piloting it. All right, so we'll click somewhere else. There we go. Now we've got a better frame rate. All right, so let's jump into assets. And we're going to use our dialog box here. So we're going to go back to our interact, click on the border, and we're going to add our dialog box. Size to content. No. So yeah, pretty much that is gonna be the long and short of it, really. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that roughly in place, get our interact text here, and we want that to be centered like so. Drop it to 16, and we're probably gonna have, let's just try italic. I'm gonna change the font soon anyway, and make sure word wrap is on. Okay, and that should pretty much be it, other than some fancy animations. So now if we give our character a name, Dave, we'll use that character. Now we've got 30 unallocated skill points, so just put them all in strength. We'll make, actually no, we'll put some in dexterity too. Why not? They don't make any difference. And there we go. Now we're in the world, so we can run around and go up to our interactable. Oh yeah, I've got the stamina drain for the dodge in there. We'll just gently make our way up to the doors. Open door. Yes, I think I would like to open the door. Nice. Now, what I'm going to do with this text actually is give it some padding from the top. Let's open that up. We'll try 5, maybe 10. No, 10's a bit. Oh, actually, 8. I'm going to make this a little bit wider. Put it a little bit lower down the screen. Maybe a little bit narrower too. There we go. All right, and then what I'm going to do with this is we're going to add a timeline. And we're going to add an animation. So we'll do in, out, shake it all about, track, border. We want to track transform. So we're going to do 0.25, add one there, go to here, and we're going to set our scale to 0. And then when we play that, whoop, 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 whoop. Sweet. So graph event constructs, we're going to play animation forwards. We're going to get our in-out animation like so. And then on our interaction, which I believe is in my third person character. Right, so we're creating our HUD there. Backlight, interact, here we go. Let's move that over here a little. So we got some more room to play with. Make the box a little bit bigger. And then we can do that. So we're going to cast to the interactable. And we're going to say interact. And that is going to create what's that? No, it's third person character is already third person character. Yeah, it's cast third person character. Yeah, but this isn't third person character, this is the interactable. Dumbass. Right, so I'm gonna get our current widget. So reset interactivity. Rather than remove from parent, move that across a little bit. We'll get this widget. We'll play animation reverse. We'll put that in there. Just neaten this up a little. There we go. And we're gonna get in out. We're gonna play that as the animation. There. And then we'll add in a delay here. We're going to create the widget there. And then from here, we're going to go down into this one as well. So let's try that now. Save. Bit. I'm just gonna fucking jam all the points in there. There we go. All right, so now we can go check that out. Okay, so boop, boop, whoop, 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 whoop. And then if we open it, it does it too. Okay, where are we getting errors? Set interactable. Why is that? Why is that like that? It's a variable. Well, let's come out of that for the time being. We'll just throw that back into there. We'll just put some general crap in here. Spam the points into strength. And we'll use the character. So let's try that now. Let's run right over. Up the stairs. Open. And it just fades. And then if we do that twice. Okay, so it's not doing it's doing it on that one. We're not getting any errors. Which is good. So I think what we should just do really is move that across. And we'll get this here. Move that up. Play. Do that. Current widget in there. Go over there. Oh, current widget. Alright, so that's some crap in there. Spam all our points into dexterity. Each character. I need to get some really cool music for this bit. I'm just anticipating some orchestral type thing. Open door. Animation plays forward. Animation plays backwards. Animation plays forwards. There we go. And we've got errors again. Set interactable. Why is that? Yeah, that's third person character. Put that in there. Well, we'll get that one there. File. Let's try that one. And we'll do endurance this time. Sweet. Say use character. Put some animation notifications in for the footsteps at some point as well. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't check the going in, going out, going in, going out, going in, going out. So if there's 3 errors, we know no errors. Okay, so that was the problem. Yeah, I can see why we don't need to cast to this one now. We can get rid of that cast. Just do destroy component. And we'll do activate put interactable used. There we go. Sweet. Reset interactable bit. Because that's going to make a lot more sense later on down the line. So, show message log, empty, good stuff. That's what we like to see. So that was top of my list to get done. What I want to do now is I want to have a look around dafont.com. Dafont.com. See if we can get some nice fancy a nice fancy font. The old school western horror, various gothic, oh, medieval. All right, so let's filter by 100% free. Submit. Okay, right then, let's have a look. We want it to be a little bit fantasy, but fundamentally readable. So let's have a look. See if there's anything that seemingly sticks out. You know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to show 200 per page. 200. What about, actually, what about Celtic? Ooh. Oh, I like those. Oh, I like that one, Berenica. That looks pretty good. Algruff. That could work. Oh, I like that one too, Hex and Kotal. Goblin Hand, Tintoretto. Spanish Round Book Hand. Spirit Sword. Oh, that could work. Right, let's download that. Open. Extract to Spirit Sword. Okay, so what I should need to do, right? So contents, UI, new folder, fonts. We should just be able to drag this in here now. Yes to all. There we go. Sweet. So let's go back to our character select. Go to our designer. Now we should be able to use that font. There we go. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Font base. Spirit sword. Oh. Oh, yes, I'm liking that. Font. Douche. Oh, yes, that looks the tits. I think I might need to up the size on these, though. Let's try 16, 18. File. Oh, definitely. All right. 18. Info, that one. 20. And we want to make this font a little bit bigger as well, so we'll do 18. Actually, we'll do 20 for that one too. We'll do 18 for those as well. What's that look like with an outline? That's what I want to know. Line size 1. Actually, yeah, I think that could be quite useful. Outline 1. Text outline 1. Alright, show what that looks like full screen. Yes. Actually, I don't know. On the orange, it doesn't. Oh, I don't know, actually. Outline 0. Yeah, I think it looks a lot better without that, actually. Works on the green, I think. Alright, let's grab these. We'll do them. Try and do them all at once. Font. Douche. What's the font size? We'll do 18. And we'll do an outline of 1. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I think the ones on the orange background don't benefit from the outline, really. So let's get you. You. Actually, I'll leave the 50. That might. Outline size 0. See, I really want to adjust the Z order for these things, but there doesn't seem to be an option for it. And if there is, I'm missing it. Accessibility. Now let me go to Interact. Designer. Interact. Text. Color opacity. Order. Z order. Yeah, see, there it is. But it's not there. Here. Which is quite annoying. I think from the top. Let's do -10. Pile. I don't want that little pointy thing getting into the 0. And from the bottom, we'll do 20. -10. -20. Y 60. There we go. That's better. That's what I was looking for. So we've got to read out of our unallocated points. We've got all of our points. Got character stats, character name. We've got a really cool font going on with that. So let's go into UI Interact. We'll do the same for that one. We'll increase that to 20. And we'll go into the error message and do the same there. So 1, 2, size 20. And that one needs an outline of. I think we'll change that to. Sweet. So now we do that. Please enter a character name. Dismiss. Dismiss. And then we've got all our stat bonuses. Okay, this is starting to come together and look pretty damn sexy. All right, let's have a cigarette. Go on. Ah, sweet, sweet fire. Okay, so let's save everything. And let's choose a character. We'll call him the Pantsalot. He can be. We'll leave him as a knight. Give him a butt ton of strength, some dexterity, a load of vitality, a couple of intelligence, and some endurance. We need to do the minuses for the point allocations as well. Okay, right. Open door. Yes, let's open the door. Open chest. Yes, let's open the chest. Sweet. Oh yeah, I didn't show off the combos and stuff, did I? Yeah, that's a story for another day. All right, character select. Right. So where's our incrementing? Here we go, increment stats. So what we need to do is get do the opposite. So we're gonna go to the decrement one. So it's decrement strength, unclicked. What is it? It's strength, dexterity, vitality. So strength, dex, vitality, intelligence, and endurance. Right, so let's grab these. We'll move them off over here. And what we want to do is we want to branch. We want to make sure we're decrementing points. So we need to make sure this is greater than 1. No. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to do something a bit different here. Okay, so get unallocated points. We're also gonna need to get this. We want to know is our strength. Stat. Get stat strength. Is that equal to 1? There we go. So we'll do that. So is our strength stat greater than 1? If that's true, oh, if it's equal to 1, sorry. So if that's false, then we want to set unallocated points. We'll get unallocated points. We'll decrement the int. So if our strength is greater than 1, we can take a point away. So we're going to get our unallocated points. There we go. And we're going to decrement it by 1. We're going to set that to... No. We're going to get our strength. We're going to decrement that by 1. And then we're going to set our unallocated points to unallocated points plus 1. There we go. There we go. Now we can allocate and unallocate. Sweet. Right. So now we can duplicate most of this. Plug that in there. Instead of stat strength, we'll get that dex. And that goes right into there, right into there. And that should be it for dex as well. So bish, 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 bash, bosh, bosh. Bish, 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 bash, bosh, bosh. Nicely done. Okay, so we can just basically take all of this now and just duplicate it. We need to get this as well. We'll grab that. Bring that down. And we'll grab all of this. And we'll just duplicate that over and over a couple of times. We don't need the custom event. There we go. And this one we get a bit. Put those in. And we'll get int. Plug that in. And we'll grab that as well. Duplicate it down here. And then finally, we're going to get endurance. So endurance. And there we go. So now we should have all of those buttons hooked in. So we can increment everything. And if we change our mind, nope. Have some of that, nope. Have some of that. No, change my mind. Change my mind. None of them will go below 0. Sweet. So, what we want to get the on-clicked event for this. You. Is that okay? So, we're setting the values directly though, aren't we? Yeah, we're setting the values directly in the game instance. Oh, that's handy. Let's just do, say, decrement stats. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. We don't need to comment each individual one. So there we go. Now we can adjust all of our stats. We can try and play. Okay, Bob. His character. 28 unallocated skill points. Okay, dismiss. Sweet. All right, so in our character select, what we need to do now is we want this border here, and we want a vertical box inside of it. So let's grab a vertical box, put it in that border. Why has that border suddenly got massive? Fill. 0.75. 5. Yeah. What is going on with this? Side size 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 40, 20, 30. Vertical box. Now fill that space. Okay, right. Padding from the top. 20. No, stop it. 5, 0. Reset. There we go. It's fine. It's cool. Oh, my days. Hmm. Hmm. This is fun, if frustrating. Let's call it that. Okay, so we've got our vertical box. Let's get some horizontal boxes in there as well. So horizontal box. And in there, we want to put some text. Text box. Yep. Oh my God, why? No, why is that? No, I want the border. 10. Okay. Right. So horizontal box, editable text box, fill. We'll do strength, damage, bonus. And we'll duplicate that. Strength, damage, bonus. Text. Okay, so text. Strength. Have I put text? Oh my God, I put text boxes in here. I want just text. There we go. Duplicate that. Have them both set to fill. Centered. That one can be left centered. That one can be right. Font 16. 16. And both of you can be no, left center in your right. And then we'll change the font. Okay, and then we can just Strength bonus box. We'll duplicate the whole thing. And this is going to be dex bonus box. Duplicate. Auto. 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 Adding from the top. 25. 30. 40. Now, reset that. The vertical box padding from the top. We'll do 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85. So we'll do strength dex. This is going to be vitality. And we'll duplicate that again. This one's going to be int. We'll duplicate that again. And this one's going to be endurance. File. We want the border auto. No, fill. But I want adding from the bottom. 40, 50, 60, padding from the top, 20, 15, and have vertical box, adding 60. File. We'll do SDR bonus damage. Damage bonus would probably be more grammatically correct. We'll do dex damage bonus. HP. And this will be int damage. Yeah, bonus. And well, this one will be just stamina. Nice. So let's grab the vertical box and put some padding on the left. So we'll have 10. And on the right, we'll have 10. Actually, 15. I think I'll do 15 for the right as well, the left as well. So yeah, 15. There we go. So strength damage bonus, add dex damage bonus, and vitality, which is going to be at HP. Actually, I think I might move the vitality one above that, and a stamina one too. File, and then on the bottom, we'll give that a bit of reset. Padding. Top 10. Wait, no, that's wrong. It needs to be the box. Top 10. And top. There we go. So we got our HP, our stamina, our strength damage bonus, our dex damage bonus, and our int damage bonus. So all we need to do now is fill out the relevant stats for each of those things and bind the values to the display. So we can go through our various classes, go through the genders. There we go. We've got a male, not a choose character, enter a character name, dismiss. I am actually quite abnormally proud of that. Let's see what's banging off with the WhatsApp chat. So HP. We don't need to set a HP value, a base HP value. So let's go into third person BP, blueprints, and into our game instance. We'll do HP base. And that's going to be an integer. And we'll set a base value of that to 300. So now we can go back into our character select. We can go to graph. Actually, no, we can just go to this, because I've already got it as a reference. So we can bind to HP base. There we go. Now our HP base is 300. I believe I'm not keeping track of stamina here, so I'll need to update that at some point. We'll just do a variable. We'll do stamina base. We'll make that 100, because I believe that's what it is currently. In here, sprint control, recharge stamina, deplete stamina, and stat stamina is 100, yes. I have to replace those references with ones to the game instance at some point, but now we can go into this and we combine that to our stamina base. And there we go. So our base HP is 300. Stamina is 100. And all these various values are going to be 1. So I might as well go ahead and set those up now, actually, thinking about it. So, str base, dex, base, and int base. And each one of those can be 1. So 1, 1, 1. Actually, I think these should probably be floats because I'm going to be using decimals. So we'll turn those into floats. Go back to character select, and we'll bind that to strength base. Bind that to dex base, and we'll bind that to int base. There we go. Sweet. And now all we need to do is the calculations to affect them. What's that bound to? As game instance state strength, stat strength. So we need to update each of these values. So when that goes up through a value, it affects the strength. Because right now it's not currently doing it. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet. If we're doing 50 damage and we have like, so let me get a calculator out. So we're doing, say we're doing a base damage of 50 multiplied by 2.16 equals 130. Multiplied by, sorry. Clear that. 50 multiplied by 1.6 equals 80. So 50 multiplied by 1.1 equals 55. So if we divide that by 10, so how much are we doing at level 100? So divide by 10. 501 damage on a 50 like that. That seems pretty good. So if we divide this number by 10 and add it to our attack value, so strength damage and dex and int bonuses should be the base value, in this case 1, So strength is going to be 2. If we divide that by 10, that gives us 0.2. We could add 1 to each of those divisions. I'm gonna have a go away and have a think about that. But as you can see at the moment, we're doing a minimum of 1. Oh, hey Sarah. Sorry, I had the I had the full screen thing up trying to, I lost in the source trying to figure out the maths of how I was going to do this. But I think for now, I've got a pretty good, a robust system. So we can name our character. We'll call this guy Clive. So we got Clive the Knight, and we can change his class and his gender. I'm trying to use a character, but we've got unallocated skill points. But we can allocate our skill points now. And all I gotta do is figure out, God, what's that? Figure out how they're going to affect the base values down here. So with the HP, I think I'm going to do a flat value. So for every point, you'll get like a fixed amount of HP. But the maths is a little bit, I don't have the brain for maths. Cynthia assets, no. These are, I don't know where I got them from now. Hang on. I think this is the UI that I'm using. Or at least the UI asset pack that I got. I mean, it's alright for the time being. It's good for prototyping. I know, right? It's going off non-stop. And Ian Gaz, he hasn't even popped up in the chat for about 3 weeks. And now he picks his moment. We've been playing Pokemon Showdown a lot. And everyone's Pokemon Showdown obsessed at the moment. So it's all Pokemon. I can't even. My brain is so melted trying to figure out how I'm gonna do the maths on this. But I mean, for the time being, we got a pretty decent setup. I'm gonna call him Gaz, because Gaz popped up in the chat, so now he can forever be famous. We'll just spam through the point allocation, because I've got it so if I take some points away, I've got it so it pops up a little message saying you need to allocate all your points before continuing. So I'm going to be the bandit, I think, actually, because I quite like that aesthetic. And yeah, so we got a bit of we got the basic setup going. We got the movement forward. We got a nice little back step there. The front forward ones I like, because he spins his axe in a cool little thing. So we got like running attacks. We got your basic Dark Souls combo, and then we got some heavy attack stuff. And we've got the stamina bar depleting. So, you know, we're getting there. We can interact with doors and stuff. So let's open the door. And we can interact with the chests. They won't give me anything yet, but, you know, we can open it. I haven't put the animations in. But that's pretty much where I've gotten so far. I've got the animation profile set up. Yeah, I like the dodge move. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing, but in the animation pack I've got, there isn't any really decent door opening animations. So if go into the root motion and put, like, I don't know, open door. No, there's like, I don't have one right now, so it's going to be a bit of a, yeah, I've already got that. I like you. You think like I do. Yeah, I've already got mix them up and ready. Have you got any recommendations? Because I don't even know what I'm going to search for to get a door opening animation for this. But I'm going to have to retarget it anyway. So I mean, we can have a look. I'm happy to have a look. I've got 2/3 of a pack of cigarettes, 2/3 of a bottle of scotch. So I've got 2/3 of the night ahead of me. Should probably stop developing drunk though, to be fair. All right, let's try open. I don't know. Yawn. Oh, push. Push. That's a good idea. Push. Oh, look. Oh, I think we might. Oh, I don't know that. No, that one. Yeah, that actually was that was genius. I think that might be the one, you know. All right, let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? That looks. Oh, I don't know. He's taking quite a few steps forward. Let's overdrive it a little bit. He's going a bit far forward though, isn't he? Let's try this one. Like, that's just a cut version of the first one. How about this one? Oh. What about this guy? Just stick hands to the door, IK them. Yeah. Oh, that one? Speed that up a little. I mean, just for the time being, just for testing, that could work. Right, let's download it. We'll download it with the skin. Let's take it to 30 frames per second. We'll just give it a go. See what happens. And what I'll do just for 27 megabytes. For an animation. No, that's true. Yeah, I'm using root motion for a lot of it. Oh god, I can't. No. I'm trying to use one lighter to light another. There we go. Before you say it, yes, I know I shouldn't smoke. Bad for me. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's create like a temp folder. Because I'm probably going to end up deleting half of this. So we might as well. Alright, now how does do again? Show folder. Push start. Right, there we go. We'll let it create a skeleton because I'm sure. Yeah, if you could, that'd be fantastic. I'm sure I need to create a skeleton for it, and then map that, retarget that skeleton to whatever I'm using. I think what I'll do, just for testing purposes, is very quickly just chuck in the animation and see how it matches up with the door. I mean, what I'm thinking about, because I want a kind of like sassy character. So rather than IKing the hands to open the door and having them push the door open, like, you know, chomp style, I'm thinking I might have them click their fingers and then the door opens. Like they've got some kind of like, oh god, that's a lot of errors. Holy shit. I might have the options. I haven't streamed on YouTube for a hot minute, so that might be it. Yeah, oh my god, look at this. It's compiling 232 shaders. Christ. This is why I like retargeting, because you don't have to download the entire skeleton and all this. Look at this, it's doubled up on every single texture. Ah. Like, to put a few blank messages in, because I can't see you over the compiling shaders. Oh my god. So yeah, let's just talk quietly amongst ourselves for a minute or two, I suppose. You know, how am I going to test this? I don't want to add it into the animation rig. I know what I could do, just quick and dirty. That's what she said. Is go into my interactables. Door. Viewport. Add components. Skeletal mesh. No, because, well, yeah, that might work actually. Hang on a minute. I've got an idea. I thought that with Mixamo too, but you can't just, because what I used to do with anything that had was rigged for Unreal Engine skeleton, I'd download the asset pack and then I'd delete whatever skeleton they had. And when Unreal asked me to replace the references, I'd reference it back to the Unreal skeleton. But for some reason, with Mixamo and these polygon assets that I've got, it doesn't like that. It sets the bones up in a really weird way. So what I'm going to have to do is go into the thing, and I'm gonna have to retarget it, probably. Select rig, humanoid rig, auto map. Well, hopefully that's that. So I should be able to retarget this animation now. Yeah, I can retarget it to my skeleton. That's fine. To be fair, I'm completely self-taught. Like, every time I come across something I don't know how to do, I'll just go and quickly Google a tutorial or something. Like, I learned to use Unreal, you know, without really knowing how to use Unreal. Like, I didn't start out. See, I'm not using UE5 as well. That's another problem. There's a lot of tools out there that are really good for UE5, but aren't really calibrated to use with UE4. Which makes me endlessly mad because my PC can't run UE5 for some reason. Oh, okay. Let's say Google Mixamo converter to UE5. I'll have to have a look into that. It would be nice to have an easy way of getting Mixamo animations in here. Like, the SNS animation set I use is actually quite robust. There's over 130 animations in here. And they've got in-place and root motion ones as well. So, like, I've got all these. New! Alright, fine. No, I'm not a simp. I don't do what women tell me to. I've got too much self-respect. No, actually, that does sound like something I might need, though, to be fair. What is it called? Mixamo to UE5 converter. To UE5 converter. Ah, is this it? Terribliss Studio. Or is it this UN A Media plugin thing? Because if it's a plugin, yeah, that one. Okay, good. Oh, I like the intro. That's pretty cute. All right, it's free online resource for human animation. You selectable stock character upload their own. Pick them from. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I read really quickly. Okay, right. Well, let's get a download for that going. Sweet. Got that now. But yeah, I'm now that the more I think about it, the more having that character click their fingers to open the door seems a bit stylish. I mean, it's a bit of a cheat, you know, but I think that would look pretty cool. Oh yeah, it's compiling shaders, so everything looks like fucking shit. So use UE4 mannequin to use in Mixamo. Okay. I like that. That'll save a bunch of time on retargeting. It will save a bunch of time on retargeting. Not even gonna lie. Compiling shit. Oh, fucking hell. I need a new PC, man. I really do. So, while it's compiling shaders, how's your day been? Then you put the animation without skeleton inside input folder, it will convert. Oh, okay. So it's completely automated. I used to use a laptop. I'm actually made my first game on my old laptop. It took fucking forever because the frame rate was so slow, even in the editor. But once I made the games, people could play them, you know, quite happily. I wonder if there's a. I'll go on to Twitch. Am I still logged in, or am I gonna have to display my password? Oh no, I'm logged in. Dashboard. Yeah, so like here's a few of my my stuff. Oh fucking hell, I've actually made a lot more stuff than I thought I did. Oh god, that no, I was thinking about fighting games. Man, I'm still getting views and downloads. Who's download? What they downloading? Minimum wage early access. Okay. Nah, I was looking at fighting games and just trying to get all those animations and stuff timed up, and then having things like invincibility windows and iframes and hyper armor. And I looked at that and I was like, no. I try and make stuff with as few animations as possible. Like seriously. Like this is one of the first games I made. This is the one I made on my crappy little laptop. And there are literally no animations in this whatsoever. No animations in it at all. Everything's done through timelines and things. That's all that. Oh, he's fucking finally finished compiling the shaders. At last. But yeah. As you can see, I tend to go for quite a very specific type of art style. Like I like that cartoony look. Like a little bit surreal, a little bit like 90s Ren and Stimpy. I could download it, it's my own game. But it's a bit weird. I'll download it. Why not? I can pay for my own game. No thanks, just take me to the download. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Like I was a big fan of games like Psychonauts, and things like that. So I kind of like stuff that's got a bit of a weird aesthetic to it. It looks like not normal everyday stuff, but it just looks a little bit off. Do you know what I mean? Like you instantly walk into a kitchen, and rather than thinking, "Oh, this is a nice homely kitchen. This is like fun and comfortable," you walk in there and think, "Hang on a minute, this seems a little bit spooky, even though it's not meant to be spooky." All right, let me just save this. God, look at all that. Fucking all those stupid. I told you I was saving it in a temp folder for a reason. I love retro games. I grew up gaming in the 90s, so throwback games are a lot of fun to me. That's why I kind of like this low poly art style, because you can take a low poly art style like this and you can make it look really good. I mean, look at this. It's all low poly, really kind of low. Once you get close to it, it looks quite bad, really. But when you put it all together, it creates this kind of like cohesive style, which I think really fits the aesthetic that I'm going for. Yeah, hide errors. Yeah, exactly. Plus, you can build stuff much quicker. If you're working with a low poly count and unrealistic textures, and you just got to color an object, you can build an object like this in about 15 minutes. Whereas if you were going for high-res textures and matching them up and having specularity and normal maps and all that shit, exactly. You know, I prefer people who make really creative stuff with limited resources. So I'm one person. I don't have the time or the manpower to make a realistic looking game, but I can still make something that looks charming. I mean, look at that. Like, I'd pay money for that. I mean, admittedly, that's all it is at the moment. It's a character creation screen and a few combos. I haven't got the combat system set up yet, but still, I think it's going to be something that hopefully sets me apart. Because, well, I don't know if these are Synthi assets, the polygon characters that I'm using, or the polygon dungeons. But there is a way to get them for free. I found it while I was trying to troubleshoot why I couldn't get the skeleton to work. But if you want, and you didn't hear this from me, okay? You didn't hear this from me. All I'm going to do is direct you to a website, and what you choose to do with that website is up to you. Okay? Okay? What you choose to do with this website is up to you. That's all I'm going to say. But there are some stuff on here you might want. Let's probably search. I don't know if the search is just broken or if the site's just taking ages. What I'm going to say is devfreedom.club. And yes, you can pirate pretty much any of them. So it does say in their defense, it does say if you like the asset, purchase it, which is fair enough. So like, say you wanted this low poly Western one. You can go to the official page. You can download the asset there. If also keep in mind, if you like the asset, buy it. So you can prototype using these assets, is what I would say. But if you're looking to publish, then definitely get a license. But if you're just looking to prototype, it's there. You can use it pretty much. They've got them all. I mean, I've only bought the ones I could buy. So I've got the dungeons, the fantasy characters, and the samurai. Because that's all I could afford, really. But I might actually play around with some of these, because I only found this today. So I haven't been able to download any of them yet. But, yeah, they're there. And like I said, you didn't hear it from me. So, what was I doing again? I can't remember. Oh yeah, that's it. We were talking. Yes. Oh my god. There's this fly buzzing around in my room, and it's a really, really tiny one, so I can't see it or smack it. But every now and then it just flies right into my ear. And you just get this silence, 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 and this really loud. That's driving me mad. Well, while I've got you here, let's go through a few of the character types, because they've all got pretty cool stuff. So if we call my guy Dave, and we'll just give him a bunch of strength, because I just need to spam enough points away to get out of the tutorial creator, because otherwise it'll... So we got the knight. So he's got his own different combo, his own heavy attacks, which also combo. So you've got like one heavy, which is that nice little swag. But then if you do it twice, you get like another cool one. Well, see, I want to make it like Dark Souls, so ostensibly it's going to be single player. But I do want to incorporate like the same kind of invasion mechanics that they had in Dark Souls, which I think would be kind of fun. So you've got that persistent multiplayer online world, but I've been playing a lot of Lies of P recently, which is also made in Unreal Engine. And they don't have any multiplayer, so I'm wondering if Unreal is not really conducive to making a Dark Souls style game. Because I think they want persistent server type stuff, whereas Dark Souls it more kind of connects you to a bunch of players and then creates a play scenario when two or more people choose to summon or invade each other. So I'm not sure how it's going to end up. Ultimately, I'd like it to be multiplayer. I mean, I did have a crack at making a multiplayer kind of like Daisy. So if I go back to my shit, what's my? There we go. Dead happy. There we go. So this was my idea of making like a Daisy style multiplayer game. I'll play the trailer for you. Although the quality is abysmal. But yeah, this was going to be like a persistent multiplayer Daisy style game. I tried selling it, but no one was really interested in buying it. And it's one of those games that's going to live or die on the community. So although it was a good concept, it didn't really land with people, sadly, which is a shame because I spent a lot of time working on it, as you can see. Admittedly, there's not a lot of gameplay in this trailer, but you can kind of see what I was going for if I load up some of the screenshots. My internet connection is appalling, so it's that same kind of, yeah, freedom. You know what, actually, that's not a bad idea. But yeah, like you can play it single player, or you can invite people to your world, but you've got to have a Steam account and all that kind of stuff. But I really did put a lot of effort into this, as you can probably see from the screenshots. I mean, it's fairly basic. It's still pretty much a proof of concept, but I added a lot of cool stuff to it. But that's the problem, like being a one-man band and having no following or anything like that. It's really difficult when I do make something good to get it out there. That's one of the things I'm going for. Like, I want to mix that low poly aesthetic with like a Dark Souls style feel. So that's why I got these like fancy UI menus and things like that. I want to kind of like, I want to have the combat of Dark Souls, but I want to make it a little bit more accessible. So not necessarily casual, but more to a younger audience. So like, you know, I've got friends. I'm like late 30s, right? So I've got a lot of friends who've got kids, and they see my friends playing games, and they're like, "Daddy, I want to play." But you know, you're not going to let your 6-year-old play Dark Souls, are you? So what I want to do is create a game that the dad can play, and when the kid looks at them and goes, "Daddy, can I play too?" the dad goes, "You know, yeah, sure, here you go. There's no blood, there's no gore." You know what I mean? So I kind of want to have my cake and eat it, if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm new to this whole streaming thing. Like this is the first time I've streamed on YouTube for about, I don't know what, 2 years. Like actually no more than that. I went on my page earlier, and there was an upcoming live event scheduled for July 2018. It was 5 years ago. Like, really. But I like making games, and I hope, you know, when I'm kind of fumbling my way through something, people come in, see me struggle, and be like, "Oh, I was trying to figure that out too." I'm also incredibly untidy as well. I mean, you like, not my folders are fairly well organized, but look at the fucking tabs I've got open across the top. Oh my days. What's that say? I was seeing your kit. Wait, what? Is that still up there? I thought that was lost. Oh no, I did have a kit. I was working on a Dark Souls kit. Oh, you got me excited then. I thought it was still up there and I could rescue some of the code. But no, I accidentally I deleted the project. I was trying to install something, and I've only got like a 500 gig hard drive. And I was going through my projects. I was like, what do I have archived that I can uninstall or delete? And that's one of the ones I deleted. So this is why I'm creating this. I'm trying to recreate that project, but do it like sort of 10 times better. And then hopefully, yeah, rip indeed. I've done that with so many things. It's actually kind of sad. Oh wait, hang on a minute. I downloaded minimum wage, didn't I? All right, let me open that. So yeah, this was basically the first game I ever made in Unreal Tournament. Yeah, it's all replication with multiplayer though. So what I don't know how to do is skip the server selection step. If I could automate that, I could create like a Dark Souls clone, because I could essentially behind the scenes tell the player what server to join and then push them into that server. Let me just open this. I'm going to save Unreal. I'm going to close all these tabs. Yeah, there probably is out there somewhere. But I got to get, like, at the moment, the damage isn't being done when the player slashes because it's not activating the collision. It's not pulling from the weapon stats. Like, I've got to set up all these stat bonuses down here, because currently at the moment I can add the skill points, but they don't affect the stat bonuses because I haven't done the math for it yet. So once I figure that out, then I can start working on the damage. Because then I can pull from the stats of the player and the stats of the weapon. And how do you have your combo system? The combo system's actually pretty straightforward. Let me jump into the animations and I'll show you. So if we go into our short sword, we go into our combos. We got our light attack combos, which I call R1 and R2 because I'm, Dark Souls speak. So in our axe one-handed combo, we've got montage notifiers. So every time, where did that go? Oh, god damn it. There we go. Wait, what? Go back to be big again. There we go. Ah, what? Okay, I can't see your chat while I'm doing. Okay, hang on a minute. Let me just. There we go. There we go. Right. So yeah, I got montage notifiers. So yeah, stop laughing at me. All right, I've only been using computers for the last 30 years. Like, what do I know? I actually had to Google how to have a window stay on top earlier. Be nice. But yeah, every time one of these animations transitions, I've got a montage notify. And then in the player controller, when it encounters one of these montage notifiers, if it doesn't receive an input during this montage notify, it won't start the next bit of the combo. And if it does, it'll increment the combo counter. So when we get to this point, it'll fire off this notify and then wait for an input. If that input comes, it'll play this section of the combo. And then it'll wait for another input. If that input comes, it'll play this section of the combo. Else, it will just cancel the animation entirely. Which I found the easiest way of doing it, to be fair. So if I show you that in practice, Dave, we'll give Dave's gonna have loads of endurance. He's an all-nighter. He can go all night. Right, so if I do a single attack, it just does one slash, and I can do that over and over again if I want to. But if I input again during the attack animation, it does the second one, and if I input again during the third one, it does the third one. So it's a pretty I'm not sure if I'm going to go with that system down the line because I want the montage notifications to do other things like turn on and off the collision for the weapons and things like that. So I don't know if I'm going to go with that to the end, as it were. But for now, you can see that I've got the... Oh, dude, that's awesome. I like that. I could do as much help with getting noticed as I can get is really useful. And like I try and do tutorials and stuff to pass on the knowledge that I've gained to other people who might not have it, because that's the best way to make a really good game. If you know something I don't, like that Mixamoto UE5 converter, you can help me out with stuff. And if I know something somebody else doesn't know, I can help them out with stuff. I do have a Discord, but I'm not in there very often. It's I'll put it in the chat. I think that's my Discord name. Somebody added me yesterday. I don't have it loaded at the moment because I don't really use it that much. I used to have a bit of a streaming following, and then I stopped for a while, and I'm really kind of anxious person. So I kind of like every time it loads up, I close it down because I'm a little bit afraid of what people are going to say. But I'm trying to get over that. But yeah, let's save that, and I'll close Unreal. And this is the first game I ever made. Like as you can see, I wasn't. It hadn't even got a name. I was calling it YouTube Tutorials. So yeah, this is minimum wage. I'm not going to be able to see the chat because this is going to load full screen. Oh, maybe not. Well, that's handy. There we go. All right, let me just kind of move that over there. There we go. Oh, my old little intro logo. Yeah, I'm UK. Can you not tell I'm from England? I don't say can't and pants. Well, I do say pants, but not to me what they mean to me. I'm sure you can already see how far I've come in terms of my menu layouts. Like, I mean, look at these buttons. They're so bad. And that menu, look at the settings menu, it's awful. Absolutely trash. But yeah, this is the first game I made. And guys, you can look at that fucking PowerPoint style presentation. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. So basically, yeah, you're someone who's just kind of like looking for a job. So you do like a bunch of mundane stuff. So yeah, you start in your apartment, and yeah, there's a bit of yeah, it's not matching. That's what I mean. There's no like cohesive consistency there. It's like you've got like your little apartment here. I think you can. How do I? There we go. Yeah, you can pick up the various stuff. There we go. So like, yeah, loads of mock PlayStation games like Grand Theft Auto. That's a good one. What's this? Boom. I don't know if you've ever played Boom. They re-released a remake in 2016. But yeah, you can like pick up pretty much anything and just like mess around. You can adjust all the settings on the TV. So I try and come up with creative ideas that other people haven't done, even if it looks awful. And there's like shameless plugs, even though it's not called Twitter anymore. So yeah, as you go through the various jobs and stuff, different things will appear in your house. That you can play around with stuff. You can open the fridge. It's like grab a beer and like just like you can just wreck the place if you want. But the main meat of the game, like this is just like a hub world, really. Phantasm. Oh, yes. Yes. So yeah, like we start our first job. Look at that loading screen, how pixelated it reminds me of a 90s adventure game. So yeah, basically, you're a minimum wage employee and your task is essentially just to do your job. So, we grab a sponge. We can kind of like move the sponge out ahead of us and we use it to mop up stains. And then you put your trash in the bin. No, in the bin. If you miss, you pick up another stain. Right, give me that. And you have to wash your little sponge as well, because your sponge will get dirty. So yeah, it was such a stupid idea for a game. But, you know, it gave me a lot of experience in how things interact and how to do stuff. So if I drop that down there, grab that, and then go put these away in the janitor's closet. There we go. Hey. There we go. And then we put those away. It requires 6. We got fresh sponges. We got some rubber gloves. So now we can go in the toilets. Oh wait, where's the flashlight? There we go. No, I got a flashlight. Oh yeah, you've also got to answer the phone. Otherwise it'll just keep ringing. There's loads of little things to keep you busy. And obviously someone's made a mess of the bathroom. So now we have to grab the poops. We have to throw the poops away. Oh wait, no. What do I do with the poops? I can't remember what I do with the poops. All I know is if you throw them, they leave poop splats. Or if you drop them, which just gives you more stuff to clean up. And you can buy supplies as well, so we can go up to here and can buy the Sponge Zooka schematics, which allows you to build a... Because you got crafting benches, you can construct a bazooka that launches sponges. Actually, see if I can remember how to do that. Yeah, you can like rummage through people's drawers and stuff. Oh, I found some cash. Oh, the vent's broken. Hang on a minute. I forgot there was loads of little stuff that I added to this to keep you busy. So now we need to go over to the vent. Fix the vent. Like, how did the footprints get on the walls? Oh, where's the vent? There it is. There we go. So now we fix the vent. I put little, like, lines and stuff around. Yeah, I mean, it's not great. It's not good, but for my first game, I don't think it was too bad. Oh shit, how do I quit? Oh wait, yeah, hang on a minute, I remember now. There we go. Yeah, there were a lot of games like that, weren't there? What was that? The one I based it on, the one that was the inspiration. It's that one where you're cleaning up all the viscera with a mop. Oh no, don't sell yourself short like that. I always think the same thing about my games. Like, oh, someone else can always do better. But then again, you've got to be happy in what you've made yourself as well. Let me go back into my documents. God, yeah, don't look. Unreal projects. No. I swear to God, I clicked that. Unreal projects. EXEs. Update. Alright, here we go. See, this is another game I made, but I didn't know what I was doing really with this one. It started off as like a horde shooter, and then it kind of evolved into this weird RPG. I don't know how well it's going to play. Yep. But yeah, I went all out with this one. I set up an autosave feature and everything. I got all these fucking notifications. I got throbbers. And fancy loading screens and all that kind of good stuff. Oh, I can continue. Middle the devious. Okay. Where am I continuing from? I haven't played this in ages. Oh, Shady Grove. Okay. Yeah, I think the frame rate's going to be utter dog shit, but like the movement system that I've got for this, I'm really proud of. Like, if you notice how it sways when I move left or right. Tab. Okay, so what equipment do I have? I've got my whacking stick and I've got a dagger. Got my attributes. I got no available skill points. Inventory is empty. I've got 6 wild chickens. Got my spell book. Obtain spell book first. Okay, so that's something we can have a look at. Where's the spell guy? I think he's around here somewhere. That's Dynamite Eddies. That's nobody. Ah, I think it might be this dude. Oh, who are you? Can I have your dynamite? You like explosions? Stop by Dynamite Eddies. Only place for dynamite for miles around. Hey, if you ask the right. Oh, that's where I've got the chickens. Oh, I forgot I could do that. Yeah, you can make. Oh, how do you do that? Inventory. I don't have any explodable. Oh, okay. Right, I want to go make some explodable chickens. I need to show you the explodable chickens. They're awesome. They just waddle towards the nearest enemy. And then explode. Where's Eddie? 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 Here he is. How do I talk to you? You're not going to talk to me? Ah, you just press E. Oh, yeah, I've got no... this is before I added the indications, right? What can I do for you? You don't have any ingredients. Oh, yeah, because I need dynamite. I had a chat with that elder fella. He can help you get the bits you need. Then come see me. Okay, right. So I need to go talk to the village elder. Right, where is the village elder? I think he lives in this house here. Elder Maxie's house. Yep, there we go. So I've gone for a little bit of a Fallout. I'm sorry, I can't see the chat at the moment. I've gone for a little bit of Fallout style. Well, who are you? Mage's assistant. She'll sell me some supplies if I can get Elder Maxie practicing again. So let's go through here. And try and figure out where the hell this guy is. Here he is. Elder Maxie. Busy must be leading. You don't even have a casting device. Bother me not till at least you prove yourself worthy. Ah, so I need a casting device. Okay. Interesting. So yeah. As you can see, I kind of went all out on this one. You can loot cupboards and stuff. Ooh, I got an MP potion. What about in here? Underpants. I'm sure they'll come in useful. I got a wild chicken. I forgot you. I didn't realize you had to murder them to claim them. Which doesn't make any sense considering I need them alive to do what I'm doing, but it's all good. So yeah, that was a little quick look at one of the games that I've made. Admittedly about halfway through, but it does the thing that I wanted to show you was the horde shooter aspect. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you think that. I thought it did as well. I think it looks really good, and it's got like a bit of a theme to the world. As for the loading screens, they don't really work like that in Unreal. What I've found is you load the level, and then you have a widget over the top of it. So while all the stuff's loading into the level, the widget occupies the space. So basically, it's just like putting a curtain up, and then it, like, you know, when you do a play, like you put the curtains down, and then everyone rearranges all the furniture, and they lift the curtain again. That's how I understand loading screens working in Unreal. I mean, I might be wrong, but that's how I've always been utilizing them. I think I have a copy of Dead Happy as well I could show you if you want to see. Which was that multiplayer survival one I was doing. Dead Happy. No. It's just the actual project. That's a shame. I could download it, but I'm running out of hard drive space at the moment. I did download Drift City Donut Delivery as well, which is kind of like Crazy Taxi, and Super Awesome Robot Dojo, which is I don't know if you've seen the trailer on my YouTube channel. I'll just show you right now. It's basically Robot Wars or Battle Bots or whatever you want to call it. Pretty much a brief overview of what that was. Like my friend I was talking about with the kid, him and his kid love playing this together. I only ever made a demo, so what you see is pretty much everything that you get. But they seem to love it. So I made it multiplayer. I didn't know how to make multiplayer at the time, so I made it couch co-op, so one person uses a keyboard and one person uses a controller. I did plan on having a full damage model. There we go, there's some of it. Like you see he got his little bulldozer blade destroyed. But I wanted to actually do damage to the actual machines as well. You get yourself right in. Arena hazards. And each of those cameras, I don't know if it comes across, let me play the video again. I don't know if it comes across in the video, but each of those cameras is actually your viewpoint. So if you notice, every time you change camera views, you're actually going through one of these TV cameras. They're all dynamic cameras, and the game will switch to them based on where the action is taking place. So they're on one of the gantry cams right now. Now they're on one of the sideline cams, like one of these on the dolly tracks. So every time you see a camera, even one of these ones in the corners with the spotlights on them, they're all visible camera angles. So you can tell, like, now we're in one of the corner cams. I tried to recreate the TV show as closely as I could. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, they do. They really, really do. I'm so glad you stopped by. I spend so much time just sitting here, like streaming. I normally stream on Twitch, but talking to myself. Yeah, so wherever you are in the arena, it'll switch to the most appropriate camera. To give you the best view of the gameplay, both cinematically, but also to be able to control your character. This was the first game I ever made. And I made it in FPS Creator in around, I want to say, what? Yeah, about 2013, 14, 15, something like that. It's not going to show the pictures for some reason. Which sucks. But yeah, I didn't even use Unreal for this. I used a program called FPS Creator. And I found that somewhere earlier when I was looking for something. Let me go back a few. Yeah, here it is. Super awesome dungeon creator. Super awesome dungeon crawler. And oh no, wait. Did I remake this in Unreal? Oh man, you got me going on a fucking deep dive right now. What am I even? Oh no, this is. Oh no, this is the updated Fernanda blob. Oh yeah, I remember now. I renamed it. Alright, let's skip. That's it, I renamed it. This is the updated version. I remember now. There we go. Super awesome dungeon crawler, Revenge of the Custard King. Let's delete the save. Save cleared. Okay. And that crashed the I never said it, like, again, one of the first games I ever made. I do quite like my logo, my little GrumpyMunky. He's kind of cute. So yeah, in the background, the main menu's loading, but I'm obscuring it with a widget. So in the background, stuff's loading in. That's what it says loading. There we go, and that's loaded in. So arcade mode, we need to beat the campaign to unlock. We got the settings. As you can see, I learned a lot in between different games. What's my name going to be? My name is going to be Dave. There we go. Dave the Devious. Okay, we are Dave the Devious. Here we go. A little bit of exposition. While this Star Wars style text scroll goes, I'm going to pop to the bathroom. Okay, right, I'm back. And now you know the legend of the Goop Slayer. Again, this was about 2 years ago, so I've learned a lot since then. Let's just skip the rest of this because it's going to take ages. I don't know what the frame rate's like. I know normally when I'm recording this, it's pretty bad, but it's actually coming through pretty decent for me. I might have to turn the settings down a little bit though, because those shadows are a little bit overpowering. So here we go. There we go, our tutorial. So we access it by pressing the tab key. It's where you can equip armor and weapons, using your weapons, equip spells, and view info on your updates and quests. So those are our stats. They determine damage output, resistance, speed, jump height, HP, MP, spell potency, whatever. It's our equipment menu. So basically it's just taking you through a little bit of an explanation of what each of these different things do. And there's our level up screen where we can add points to our various different things. And it tells us to equip the whacking stick to continue. So let's do that. Oh, wait, no, wait, it didn't take. Whacking stick, there we go. Then we close out of that, and then we whack this bastard to death. And he kind of explodes in a pile of puff. And then that's it. We're just free to explore the world. So I kind of set up some little paths for the player to follow, and then you'll get like a little cutscene type thing that'll show you this dude. And you think, oh, maybe I should go and have a look at that guy. He doesn't seem like he's doing too well. And some stuff on the ground. Hey, buddy. Eric the Unfortunate. Well, yes, I would say you're unfortunate. He's got some dialogue. We're attacked in the forest. Slimy creatures came out the bushes. Outnumbered us, blah, 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 blah. Too many of them. Won the village. And he'll tell you he's... there's a gate key. And he's left some stash of weapons near the waterfall. So then we're off. We're, you know... quest updated, so now we can go into our thing, and we can see in our quest log we got to find the soldier's stash. I do apologize if you're talking in the chat because it's playing full screen. I can't see it, so if you can't see the chat on my screen, I can't see it on you. I can't see it either. But yeah, I'll just give you a quick little overview because I'm sure the frame rate's probably absolute doge. So we're just kind of like whacking stuff with our whacking stick. Some nice little cool effects. And then we can go... Oh, I've got a wild chicken! My thing is really world design. I like making really cool worlds. I mean, this one took me a few months to put together, but I think it looks pretty good. We can open the chest, get a potion, and get a dagger. So let's equip the dagger. There we go. So we do damage plus 5 for a total of 5 damage compared to where we were doing 1 before. So now we should kill these a lot easier. There we go. Righty ho ho. So now we're making progress. When we come to a sign, we can either go to the village, or we can go down this unexplored route. So I'm going to go down the unexplored route. What's that? Oh, it's a little doggo. Oh, he's part of a quest later on. You got like some woman's lost a dog, and you can help her find him. I'm gonna pick up that chicken though. Alright, let's go and introduce the next enemy. It's all coming back to me now. Oh god, they're dropping out the trees, coming out of the walls, man. And there's our latest enemy. Another interesting fact about this game is my friend did the soundtrack. Oh god, he's firing fireballs at us. Oh, he leveled up! Attributes. Let's put 1 in attack. We do a little bit more damage. These guys fucking run away because I can get there. Ah! Stop it! He's gonna muller me with his fire! Oh god, there's so many of you! Oh, another skill point! Alright, let's put some more in attack. Now we got 12. Come back here, you little bastard! There we go. There we got him. Now we can head over to... Oh, seriously? Oh, critical! Yeah, now we can head over to the wooden gates. It'll give us a nice little view of the village beyond. But it's locked. So we need to go and find the key. I'll go find the key, and then I'll unlock the gate, and then we'll call it there, because that should be enough of an indication of what this game's about. But yeah, this is free on my itch page, so if you want to go to my itch page and download it, it's totally free. At least it should be. I was charging for it, but I think only one person ever bought it, so I was like, fuck it. Put it out for free. Got the village going that way. The ancient portal. Oh god, no. Kick your ass. God, there's more of you guys. Getting attacked by jello monsters. Oh god, the fiery bastard's back. Christ. He's doing some damage. God, you little custard bastards. Inventory. Potion. We'll have that. Attributes. We'll add one to defense. I am kind of cheating because I already know where to go. So the ancient portal's that way, the village is that way. With this ominous trail of blood. Oh my god, he's doing CPR on his friend. No! See, I've tried to set up these scenes as best I could. Tell you what, mate, while you're busy doing that, I'm just gonna come in here. I'm gonna just take that key. That's cool. And I'll be on my way. So yeah, that was that. So I'm at 55 of 100. So I could really do with a bit of health right now. But we'll get to the village. But yeah, if you do download this and play it, please, like either live stream it or, you know, record it and post it to your YouTube and then drop me a link in the Discord so I can watch, because that would make me so happy. I remember when I put out one of my free games for Halloween back in 2018 and I had people playing it on their stream. Some of them had like 12,000 viewers. And I was just tuning in going, oh my god, they're playing my game. It was so cool. There we go, use the village key. And now we're free to roam around. So we got this new area, we can go and investigate wherever we want to. We got the shopkeeper over here, Freckles the trader. This is the lady who's lost her dog. So if you're going to use some dynamite. Oh, I thought you'd lost your dog. Do you think clouds are cool? Okay, so you're not the one who's lost your dog. What about you? I'm not going out there. Yeah, like, it doesn't always say you can interact with someone, but if you press E on an NPC, normally I've given them something to say. There we go. And there's something else you need to do before this girl... I wonder if that parcel's arrived yet. Ah, there we go. Your dog's name is Sparkles. Like, that's how we trigger the quest. I think, anyway. I'm just going to capture these wild chickens. I hear a cow moo. Oh yeah, we need dynamite to clear the tunnels. I'm not going to spoil it any more than that. I'm not going to spoil it any more than that. Oh my god, where the fuck did you come from? Oh yeah, if you actually do play it, then please do make a video about it. It would be awesome. Let me go back to my dashboard and click into, yeah, I've made that happy free to play. So I'll tell you what, I'll just give you a link to my itch page. Like, how do I do that? There we go. So yeah, if there's anything on there you want to click on and play around with, I'm gonna change Dead Happy and make it free, I think. So let me go to my dashboard. Edit. Pricing. $0 will donate. And we'll say the suggested donation amount is $5. Why not? Save. And there we go. I think. Well, it's still saving. What are you working on Unreal right now? You got anything in the pipeline? Also, where are you from? You mentioned the UK earlier. There we go. So, yep, now it's free. So everything's free, apart from my kits. But they're only $1 a piece. Well, yeah, it's a shame I deleted that Dark Souls kit, but I'm gonna keep doing it. You're from India? Okay. So what time is it over there? It must be way different here. And your English is really good. I'm actually quite surprised. So are you from India originally, or do you actively live in India? Three. What? Why is number three? Oh, 3 projects. Okay. All right. Well, give me a bit of info on them. You might give me some ideas. I don't want to plagiarize, but always up for a bit of a collab with a fellow developer. You originate from India. Okay. So where you living now, if you don't mind me asking? It's not like I can stalk you. It's just a country. I'm from England. If it didn't obviously come across. There we go. Right. So we're back in play. Go back to my maps and character overview. I actually live in quite an area. Oh, 3 a.m. I get you. Fucking hell, what are you doing? Get to bed, madman. You mad woman. What are you doing up at 3 a.m.? What's that? Is that Twitch, Twitter? At Fruza2597. I would actually like to talk to you again. So I don't know if you want to join my Discord. I mean, you put that at Fruza2957. I don't know what is that for Twitch, Discord, YouTube? Right, it's 3 a.m. It's only 9:26 here. I am quite pleased with that. With that UI though, that just looked pretty slick. I'm glad I spent the. Oh, you can't link your YouTube channel. Well, hang on a minute. Discord. You have Discord? You could add me on Discord. And then you can link your YouTube channel in there. I don't know why it won't let you post links. Must be something to do with the options I've got. But I can't seem to, I don't know how to. I don't want to put user in timeout. Oh man, okay, cool. That's fine. I don't mind. Oh, no, that's cool, bro. But yeah, here's my Discord. So if you wanna join, there you go, GrumpyMunky Indie. So if you have Discord and you want to jump on, feel free. I'll add you to. Well, apparently I have someone called India. Is that you? Well, no, yeah, apologize for not being a woman. I'm not on here to get laid. Sadly. Yeah, if you want to jump on the Discord, you got my Discord there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go because it is 9:30 and I have not had anything to eat yet today. So I think I need to go and get some food in me. But I really do appreciate you joining. It was nice to have someone to talk to rather than sitting here talking away to myself. But yeah, feel free to join if you want to follow on YouTube or whatever, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. There you go. Accept that request. Done. They should be in there now somewhere. Where are you? Is that you? Diana Skywalker. There we go. Diana Skywalker. That's you, isn't it? Alright then. What I'll do is I'll keep you up to date. As soon as I've got a playable demo out, I'll drop you a link. But for the time being, I'm gonna go and get some food because I am absolutely starving. And ironically, I've got I mean, I know this is gonna sound sacrilege. Oh, you're bored anyways. All right, well, fuck you too, buddy. All right, well, take it easy, and I'll catch up with you next time.